Hello students, welcome back to the session on plant layout. In previous sessions we were studying or we studied about what the overview on plant layout and what does it mean. So let's see and study what are the main objectives or purpose of an ideal or say good plant layout which helps us in order to function smoothly and produce a good capacity of volumes in order to reach a profit expected. Okay, so as in first objective or the main purpose is it provides to provide enough production capacity. So it depends on the plant and the volume. It depends on the plant layout and product forecasting on demand with respect to the product. So if we produce more than the demand, then we're somewhere not reaching the customers with the correct number of product, the correct volume of products. If somewhere we are producing below the demand quantity of goods, and again we are not able to meet the expectations or the demand of product. So somewhere it helps us to produce the moderated production capacity in order to it helps us to meet the demand capacity of our customers. Okay, next is reduce material handling. So material handling is a process where we it's an art or it's in science we can say, or it's in it helps us the movement of materials within the plant layout. Say example, when we receive the raw materials into an plant layout, it has to be treated in terms of quality what we have received, and we need to know when the materials has to be put in the equipments in terms of converting process, and during this process all the machines has to be handled, stored, so maintained. So this all activities involves in terms of cost aspect. So somewhere if we are organized in terms of a plant layout and production line and production process, which will help us to mitigate the material handling costs with respect to plant layout. Reduce congestion cost, that implies the movement of people or material. Congestion is a state where we say it is an overloaded system, okay, where somewhere you see there is this the stage where it is somewhere the traffic or say lots of overloaded system or overloaded functioning with respect to the production. So somewhere with respect to the movement of people or material into your production system. So somewhere this helps us to avoid or to reduce the congestion cost in terms of overloading the material or people into a production process is cost involvement. So somewhere it helps us to manage in terms of or handle in terms of or say and have a correct picture in terms of the involvement of materials and people in respect to the production process. Reduce hazardous to personal. Plant layout, proper planning, proper organizing, proper designing with respect to plant layout, with respect to the amenities being involved or included in the plant, which helps us to reduce the hazardous. So how is certain equipments are quite hazardous in terms of handling them. So any machines are not operated automatically. It has to have some state of involvement in terms of manual handling such equipments. If we see any hazardous environment, these organizing part or the arrangement part with respect to the equipment and machines will help us to reduce any hazardous activity possible in production function. Utilize labor efficiently. See, this helps us to utilize labor efficiently by providing them the facility required and providing them the employee morale during the production process or in the product plant layout by providing the basic amenities or by including them in an organized way which helps them motivate or ultimate the employee morale has the impact on the efficiency on production. Okay. Increase employee morale. See, employee morale is a state of and mental ability or mental state of an employee during his presence in the production unit. So somewhere the arrangement of all the amenities. Say example, if one of the employee is not really feeling well, if we provide him certain amenities in terms of taking rest for a while, say example, giving them bunker system where they can rest for some time and they can come back to work, or if you provide a doctor at your production layout or say production unit which helps him to contribute well in terms of production, or say you might have some amenities which entertain them and contribute more in terms of production. So somewhere these all elements creates or increases the employee morale in the plant layout. That's what the facilities being included. Say with respect to the employee facilities, canteen facility, pantry facility, and the entertainment facilities and the physical arrangements, especially the physical amenities such as the environment, the air condition facility, the lighting facility, all this in this facilities, if it included and if it is arranged in a proper way, so somewhere it boosts employee morale during the production system. Okay, reduce accidents. See, accidents during the process of production is somewhere expected because there are lots of equipments, machineries being used in terms of converting goods in raw materials into goods. So somewhere it helps proper maintenance, proper organizing the system. So somewhere it helps us to reduce the accidents during the production process. Okay. Utilize available space efficiently and effectively. That's what by organizing things or organizing amenities at an efficient way or placing all the required various departments or various activities involved in the production process will help us utilize the efficient. See, every piece of space is important in terms of production process. So this system or this organizing elements will help us utilize every piece of corner of the plant layout, which helps us in an efficient usage of space. Okay, provide volume and product flexibility. So plant layout, we can decide or we can design according to the changes adaptable or required to adopt in future with respect to the diversifying of product and extending or expanding your volume of production. So somewhere we need to keep in this the plant layout is designed in such a way that which will help us to expand with respect to the volume of production and the diversification of product. Provide ease of supervision. See, when we have everything, every system is organized, which helps us smooth functioning in terms of production. So somewhere the task of supervision makes easier than if it is not really organized. So well and good plant layout helps us to supervise smoothly. Facilitate coordination and face-to-face communication where appropriate. It facilitates the coordination among different divisions or different departments or different facilities involved or included in the plant layout if well organized, and the communication is also established wherever it is appropriate. Okay. Facilitate employee safety and health is all about. See, as we are into a production system, we are involved in many highly equipped and highly huge machines being involved in terms of production units. So somewhere plant layout helps us to analyze the risk associated in the production process and mitigate and to avoid such hazardous situations considering the employees' safety and health. Allow ease of maintenance. See, organizing things and organizing amenities in a well efficient way in order to boost the production capacity and boost the production function, which makes maintenance easy. How is when we see a system, everything is organized and every the regular maintenance of the equipment and the regular flow is happening, and the system is or designed in order to make a smooth flow of all the functions, will make maintenance of such system is quite easy, and it's an effortless system where we can produce efficiently. Allow high machine and equipment utilization. The well organized plant and a good plant system helps us in a high machine equipment and utilization. Okay. Improve productivity. By all these elements, by all these objectives, or by all this purpose, so automatically we see all well organized equipment, well organized materials, well organized men, a good product. So all this element or all this amenities would lead result as a resultant in productivity, high productivity. This was all about the objectives of plant layout.